Let me just check that you can see me. So I'm going to go back here in my mother-in-law's living room. Wow, the brilliance of Zoom. That's what it is, the brilliance of Zoom. Okay, guys, let's start with some light squats this morning. So just take your feet hip width apart. Please don't go very deep yet. Just start with very, very light squats and extensions through the arms. So just sit back and then lift the arms. Keep doing this. I'm just gonna play with the camera a tiny bit and put it back a little bit more so you can see me a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, not too deep. Sit back in your heels. If you're new to squatting in life, sit back in your heels, extend through the arms and make the back nice and straight so you keep your chest elevated in a squat and you try not to push your knees forward at all. 4 more. 3, thank you. 2 and 1. Let's go wide and do some wide squats. Turn your toes out. Let's go into the wide squat. Now take your arms up and stretch out. Make a nice high V with your arms. So what have we got this morning? Let's chat while we're doing this. We're going to work through 6 minutes of work without a break. Oh dear. Very unkind I'm feeling in England. 4 more. 6 minutes, so that's 1 minute each exercise, 3 exercises twice through. Good. Come side to side. That's it. Take yourself a little bit wider now. Don't go too deep. Just about warming up knee joints, inner thighs. I can hear someone, so someone's obviously still not on mute. I'm not worried about it, but you might be if, you know, you're having a chat about something that no one else needs to hear. Come back up, bring your hands into Cossack position. Turn your heel and then give me some lunges. Stay here on this side. Lunge down, back up. So fully need to warm up the legs and through the back as well. So just 1 more. Come back through center, change sides. 8, 7. So in the lunge, my back is nice and straight. I'm on the back set of toes. I'm not leaning forward at all, and the front knee is over the front ankle. 2 more. 1 more. And then come back to center, bring your feet hip width, and just continue with the Cossack for your upper back. Just release through the upper back. And maybe some tension here, although you lot have been up longer than me. My back's still quite stiff, yeah. Just waking up. And then release the arms, release the heels. Let the heels release so you can lightly turn through the sides of the waist and the back. 2 more. And then go side to side, big stretches. Start to get a little bit more dynamic now. Let's do a little bounce and a stretch. Very 80s aerobics. Which you don't normally do, but we throw in now and again for a laugh. Very 80s aerobics here. And then go in front. And then just stop here and go a little bit deeper into the legs and the back, but make sure your knees are bent. So bend your knees and open up. Did someone say something? No? That's okay. Good. As long as we're happy. 1 more. Great. Come to the back of your mat. Come inchworm down to plank. We're going to warm up the wrists, ready to lift weights. So just curl down through the spine. Walk forward to plank. Yep. And then hold your plank. So you can be on your knees, beginners, or anyone with issues in the abdominal area. I know some of you have certain injuries, so we'll talk through them as we go around the movements and the blocks. And just stay here or lift onto your toes. And then start to move forward and backwards a little bit, just lightly forwards and back. So you're not only waking up the wrists, you're waking up the core, yeah, right through the core. So zip your abdominals in as well. Pull your tummy button in and activate the lower abdominals. Switch them on this morning. One more. So this can be done on the knees as well. Good. And then everybody drop your knees. Turn your fingers outwards and move side to side. So now we're taking a stretch through the wrists, side to side. And then come back a bit. And this one hurts a little bit more, so be gentle. Turn your fingers towards your knees and lean back and push. And lean back and push. Good. One more. And then slowly release these hands. Put them back in forward facing position. Back up to plank. And doing a nice frog walk into a low squat. And then back. Frog walk, low squat, chest up. Just gently, as low as your body will. And if it only comes to here and you can't squat, that's fine. Whatever happens with you, but if you can drop down a little bit, this will warm up the hips. Open the hips this morning. Yeah. One more. And then come back and then drop your knee if you need to, or stay high and we'll come to side plank. Stay in side plank. Lift up. Activating now through the obliques. Waking up those. Ready to kick them. Change sides. Lift up. And then come back. And then very slowly walk back. Bend your knees a little bit. Make sure you're not pulling your hamstrings too much. And roll back up through the spine. And come back to the middle and start to give me a little bit of a jog. Let's get the heart rate up a bit.
Out the way. You can keep this space free.
Okay, so listen, we're going to do those. Somebody's still on sound. If you don't know, you are.
That's me.
Or are you meant to be? We're going to do 3 exercises back to back to back. 3 minutes, 1 minute each exercise. I'm going to show you the exercises quickly, and then we'll get on with block 1. We'll do it 2 rounds through. You will need your weights for 2 of the exercises this week. 2 of the exercises you'll need your weights. 1 without your weights, okay? So it's more weight dominant this week, which is why I might find it hard with my bottles. Okay, so we're going to start with 1 weight, and you will have a 1 weight kettlebell swing. So you're going to imagine it's a kettlebell. I'll talk you through the technique when we get there. That's going to be your 1 weight kettlebell swing. Then you're going to do squat, kick. That's without any weights. Squat and kick, we'll go through actions and technique on that. And then we're going to do a 1-arm snatch. So it's only 1 weight for this block, guys. Drop, snatch, snatch. And again, I'll talk you through technique when we do that. So you just need 1 weight, okay? Have your weight ready. The first exercise, you're going to need the weight. Just get the timer. So we're going to grab the weight, hold it, and swing as if you've got a kettlebell. Round 1, block 1. Ready? 6 minutes to go before you get a break. Go! So we're here. Boom. Push. Now let me show you the kettlebell swing. It's not a squat, so you're not going down here. It's a bend the knees, push your hips. Push your hips. Push your hips. So there is a bend in the knees, but you're not dropping into a squat. You're swinging and pushing. And we're squeezing the butt. Squeeze. 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 Good. So if you're going slower than me, that's fine. Or faster than me, that's fine too. It feels quite light actually for me. So you know, if you've got your heavier weights, you'll be getting more exhausted. And I get my weights this weekend. Push. Now really activate the legs. So you're zipping up and in every time the swing comes forward. You're really tightening and lengthening fronts of thighs, tightening the back. Good. Drop your weight straight into the next one. Squat and kick, no weight. Squat, kick forward. Now this is a squat. Sit back, kick forward. Kick forward, yes? Boom. Boom. So the feet are a little bit wider than your hips. And when you kick, Lean back. Yeah, lean away as if you're kicking a door down. That's it. Heart rate should be starting to lift now, team. Let's go. This is HIIT. This is boot camp. We're on our way this morning. Yeah. Yeah. Keep going. When the beat goes, the next exercise is the snatch. Bang. Bang. So legs are starting to get tired now, as they should be. That's what we're doing this block for. Grab your weight. Right hand. Let's all do right hand. Squat. Snatch. Snatch. Just throw your weight up. Throw it up. That's it. Snatch it up. Yes. Flies up. So if the weight's really heavy, you might find you need to take a little bit more time than me and make it like a clean and press. Yeah? But if you can manage or you have a lighter option, then it's a continuous flow of movement. Yeah? Try to make it that. So it goes up the body and push, back down, throw, push, all one movement. What would be funny is if the top comes off the bottle and you see me get soaked. Back to the beginning. Kettlebell swing, push. Second round already, team. Go. This is the 4th minute. Come on. Bang. So see how it becomes a hip thrust. Yeah, it becomes a hip thrust through and a lift up of the body and a swing back. So I'm not doing a full squat. Boom. Boom. Fantastic workout for the whole body. The kettlebell swing. I know it's with a weight, but you can do it with a dumbbell too. So we are. Boom. So make the difference between this exercise, which is not a squat, and the next one, which is, so that your legs get a full workout this morning. Come on, push. Really squeeze those glutes. Every time. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. So now to the squat and kick. No weights. The second exercise of the 3 will always be weight free. Yes, that rhymed. Yes. Love it when I rhyme and I don't mean to. Ha. So I pull my toes back on the kick. The toes pull back as the body, leans to push that door down. You gotta push the force from the hips through. Yeah? Yeah. 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 Come on. Get deep in the legs with the squat. Yes. I know you are. Yeah. So obviously anything like this can be done in a much lighter, slower version for those of you who are building up the fitness or have injuries that you're taking care of. Just everything lighter. Quickly grab, left hand, last one. Minute number 6, snatch. Snatch. So I'm imagining it was really heavy. So I always put my hand out here as if I had the kettlebell. Yeah? So I will be, throw it up. Throw it up. You are getting a great abdominal workout here too, guys. You don't have to be lying down and crunching to be working your abs. All of these exercises work the abs. So pull it in tight and create what you want to be when it's relaxed by pulling it in tight all the way through. Come on, to the end. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Well done. Stop. Woo. Just one of those guys who normally talks to me, but just make sure, let me know that you can definitely hear me. Is everything okay? I'm presuming you can. I didn't hear from anyone. I'm presuming you can hear and see me. So, a little bit of a break. and then we're going to move on. Just take a sip. Let me check what's next. Great, triceps and burpees, how lovely. All about the triceps. So we're going to be doing again. First one is with a weight, second one is free of a weight, third one is with a weight. Move slightly. And while you're having a little break, I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So the weight in your hand, let me just get the sun out of here. But it's lovely coming up over the estuary, you know. Oh, hang on, I'm there. We'll go to darkness. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay, so this weight, overhead tricep extension. If you know you're super strong and you have an option, pick up a heavier weight. It will hurt though with 1 minute of these. But yeah, overhead, and your elbows try and stay tucked in tightly. Second exercise is a burpee with a tricep press up. So those of you who are new to class, let me just quickly show you the walking option. Put your hands down. Make sure your hands are narrow, not wide. Hands narrow. In box position, drop a tricep press up. Elbows in, back up, walk back in, up on your toes. Everybody else, you know how to do it. Hands narrow, drop back, push through, lift up. So make sure you're landing with your hands narrower than normal. Keep your elbows in for the tricep press up. Then we have got single tick-tock. One arm behind here. Have a look. Tick, tock. Tap your shoulder blades. Tick, tock with one weight in one hand. Good. Now we're all about the one weight again, team, unless you want to double up and make it heavier. Are you ready? Double tricep extension. 3, 2, 1, go. Hold the weight. Overhead, back up. Overhead, back up. Yes. So I'm not opening my elbows, look. Keeping the elbows tight. Extend and push. Nice strong stance with your legs. Tuck your tail under. Try not to be arching your back, especially when you get tired. Focus on your back position. There's another way you can always stand, which I like, which is weight on the front leg and very light weight on the back leg. So all the weight's on the front leg, and this actually brings your spine into a much better position. So it stops you from overarching the back, which you often do with your feet like this. Good. I'm going to pick it up because these are quite light. Tracy was right. Hup, hup. Good, so the burpee with the tricep press up is next. Good, so let's go. Advanced level, you know what you're doing. I'm going to go with the beginners. Hands down in front of you. Walk back onto your knees. Elbows in, chest forward, chin forward. You might not go all the way down. On your toes, walk in, up on your toes. I'll do that again. Hands narrow, less than shoulder width. Elbows in, chest forward. So your chin goes in front. In front. Yeah, so I talk about this being like looking over the edge of a cliff. Yeah, and you don't quite go with your body, but you go with your chest. And the elbows stay tucked in. Elbows should rub the side of your body. So that's the slower beginner's version. And everyone else, you should be flying on your toes. Hup, which is obviously much more energetic and more challenging. For those who need it already, let's go. Grab your weight. Change over one arm, right hand, tick-tock. Across, tap. Now, already, I can feel this because the triceps tired. That's the whole point. So I'm tapping my shoulders. Yeah, tap the shoulder blades. And you'll be feeling it right here like a burn. Yeah? And then when we go straight into the next one, which is back to the beginning, it's going to kill you off. It's going to make your arms fall off. but they'll look beautiful later today. Because I work magic, that's what I do. Magic Nat. Keep going. Right, straight in, unfortunately. Now 2 hands, back to the double. Oh, how's that right arm? Oh, so if you did have heavy weights, you're now like, I'm swapping back. I'm swapping back. So again, the stance can be feet hip width apart or onto one toe at the back, maintaining a nice strong stance. Oh, how's your right arm? You got to get that left arm catching up later, haven't we? Already on minute number 4, team, come on. So Saturdays is all about creating some strength through the hip workout as well, which is great. The more lean muscle mass you can have, the more your body is a fat burner. As in when you're sat on the sofa, your body's burning more fat if it has more muscle. That's what you want in life. That's why you have to do weights. Good, this is what it creates. Burpee, tricep press up. Here we go. I'm gonna go straight into advanced now. Beginners, you know what you're doing. So we got that tricep press up, either on your knees or on your toes, elbows in, push. On your toes is very hard to do a tricep press up. So don't even think, because that takes a long time to get strong enough for that. But it's a goal. It's definitely a goal. Heart rate lifting and these body weight exercises, so we keep the metabolism kicking up. We get those cardio benefits as well as the weights. Great combination. Okay, grab your weight, left hand. Let's even it out. Let's get this left arm burning. So if you need to take little breaks, just shake your arm and come back, especially you beginners. Not used to this. At least you're not doing it at 6:30 in the morning like me and Sammy are. And then I'm going to go out and sit and have a cup of tea in the sunshine, in the paddock, with grass underneath my feet. Sorry, I'll stop talking now. Nearly there, nearly there. The burn should be coming right into the back of the arm. When's it going to end? Oh yes, there was the beep. Well done. Rest. Woo! Well done. Give your little arms a shake, team. Hope you're feeling all right. I can not hear anybody, but that's fine. Okay. A little bit of core, abdominals and back, and of course a little bit of arms as well. As always, we can do something called the Turkish get up. So again, you need one weight. There's a theme with this. You need one weight. Let me just check where you can see me. That's perfect. So the Turkish get up, it's challenging because you need to try and keep your arm up the whole time. So have a look. I'm down here with my arm straight. I'm going to use the other arm, lean over, keep this arm up, push through, stand up. Then I tuck my leg back under, keep my arm up, roll back down and back down. So obviously if you've got the weight in your right hand, you're going to lean onto your left side to get up, and vice versa. Obviously we'll change it on the other way, okay? That's the Turkish get up. If you can't get up with your arm straight, you'll just bend it a little bit. It's okay, but try to keep the arm straight the whole time. Try your best. Then we've got a C crunch. A C crunch is arms out to the side, knees in, touch the floor, knees in, making a C shape. Yeah, making that C shape. And then the last one is back to the weight, and we're going to come up to here in bridge and pull down, push. I'll show you options for this. For those of you who that would be too challenging for, I'll show you options. So let's start with the right hand for Turkish get up. Okay, Turkish get up in the right hand. Check everything. You can see me. Are you ready? You can start from the floor. So you're going to be leaning onto the left. 3, 2, 1, go. So lean onto the left. Stand up. Keep your arms straight. Tuck your leg under, left leg under. Lean onto the left. Back down. As many of these as you can in the minute. So obviously you can go much slower if you need to. You can take your time to get up. Yeah, so you're not pulling on your abdominals too much. Those of you who need, use both knees, even whatever you need to do. But obviously you're working your shoulder on this right hand. Feel your shoulder right into rear delt. Keep going. Okay, C crunch, no weight, arms out, knees in, tap down. Now, those of you with issues in the abdominal area, make it smaller and keep your heels very close to your body. So you make it a very small C crunch. Yeah, but this is great because it's contracting everything inwards and downwards. Advanced level, crunch, tap further out, tap further out. And you get that extension through the lower abdominals then, and more pressure into the lower abs. So if you're used to working your abs or you're not injured, please take it further out. Good. Keep going. I forgot what was the last one. Oh yes, keep going. Four seconds, and we're going to come up to bridge. Okay, one hand, same arm as before, right hand. Lift your hips up and pull down. Now this is quite challenging to stay here, especially if you're not used to working your arms. You'll find it too much. Just drop down. Yeah, and then what you can do even is you can try and lift up, drop down. If that gives you a break, you could do an intermediate level here where you lift up and drop down, lift up and drop down. Advanced level, staying up there, pulling down. Now what I'm doing is I'm pulling my elbow to the side of my body. So it's like a row. It's like a row down, yeah? So again, if it's too much, drop your hips, take rests. If you're not used to being able to stabilize on one arm or the back muscles are not strong enough, that's fine. It's always fine. Keep going. I'm going to turn around the other way. Keep going. Oh, yes. Good. Okay, back to the beginning. Turkish get up, left hand. So now, lean towards the right, stand up, arm straight. It's a bit complicated at first, but once you get it, it's a great movement for the whole body. Anything where you have to stand up and sit down is key to mobilization in your spine, and honestly, that will keep you alive longer. I'm not just saying it. Mobilization in spine is everything. That's where all the nerve endings are. So we got to keep the core strong to protect it, but also be able to bend and roll and move. And you'd be surprised how many young people find it hard to actually do these kinds of things. Stop, C crunch. Next exercise, C crunch. Knees in, and then beginners, just a very close tap. So there's very little pressure on the extension for beginners or anyone injured. And then if not, out it goes. Out it goes for advanced, or all the way out even. Now you can add a really strong outward breath on the crunch. Outward breath. which will contract the abdominals inwards even more. Keep going, let's get these abs burning. Whole body workout, every single major muscle group we get in these workouts. Stop, last one. Left arm, do it this way, hips up, look sharp. So this one's hard because you are strengthening your back here. You are working on the butt, the hamstrings, the lower back muscles. So the reverse plank. But also you've got a shoulder workout because you're stabilizing isometrically on this right hand. You've also got a work into the upper back and down the lats, which is fantastic for your posture. So you've got a lot going on in this. Come on, we're nearly there. And the waistline's getting a kick too. How fab. How fab. Breathe out as you pull down. And done. Fab. How you feeling? Hope we're okay out there. Out there in the desert. You know the good thing about these is I can just have some water. I can't wait to get my weights. Can't live my life without weights. It doesn't happen in my life. Right. Lunges. Legs. Back to some serious legs. Lovely. So, we are going to do a static, well, one position lunge. So we're not going to change until the center one. So the first exercise is going to be a lunge, clean and press. Do you remember before when we did a snatch and we threw it up? That's what the snatch does. The clean and press is more a catch and a push and a back and a down. So it's going to look like this. Drop, push, drop, push. Staying on the same leg. So we're going to stay on the same leg to push, okay? And then obviously the other side. So it's going to be a lunge with a clean and press. Then we're going to pop that down and you're either going to do jump lunges, yeah, which look like this. If that's not accessible for you, you will be doing forward power lunges, yeah? Or you can do backwards if you've got knee issues. Those are a little bit less challenging, but they're better for your knees, okay? And then the third and final exercise is your pistol squat, which you will need your two weights. Have you got rid of the other one now? You like threw it out. Pistol squat, one leg, drop, and rise. Now I'll show lots of options for that because it's hard. It's going to be slow. We're going to take our time, but I'll show options when we get there. Basically a one-legged squat. Okay, so one weight. Let's put the right leg forward, which listen means you will use your left arm. Right leg forward, left arm, okay? Clean and press. 3, 2, 1, go. Drop, push, push. So see how I'm catching it and pushing it up? Yeah, via my shoulder. Boom. So if yours is heavier, you might be going slower than me. You might be taking more time to get from the shoulder up. You might be struggling, that's good too. Back straight in this lunge. We're not leaning forward at all. We're keeping the back. So you see how my knees dropping straight down in a straight line. It could go slightly back as well, but not too far back. Front knee must be over ankle as we're here. Keep going. We're tiring the leg, of course, and then we're going to blast it with the moving lunges. Yeah. Good. Lose your weight and go. Jump. Advanced. Advanced. It looks like that. And then beginners, come with me. Yep, so you can make it go pretty powerful and strong and fast. You don't have to go slow unless you need to for whatever reason. Remember, you can also go backwards, dropping down straight spine. Yeah, reversing. Boom. Jumping lunges are there for the hardcore. You want the workout? Do these ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep going. Must be nearly time. Yeah, there you go. Grab both weights. Pistol squat on the right leg. So let's put our left leg slightly in front. You can use your toes to squat. Have a look. Beginners, with me, toes down. Toes down, back straight. See how I'm not curving? Toes down, back straight. And I'm sitting back in the heel of my right leg. Yes. Advanced level, of course, your leg is hovering. So you're down, lower, push up. Much harder. The lower you go, obviously, the more you'll break down those fibers. Oh, there I am. Thought I'd pause then. Good. One way. Clean and press lunge. Left leg forward, right leg back. Go. Clean and press. Boom. Yes. So that nice lunge position. You are dipping down, straight back, and going, letting your hand go straight down towards the floor. It might not touch the floor. Don't worry about that. That doesn't matter. So you should be feeling a nice burn now because this leg's already tired from round one and the front. So guys, advanced people out there, if you want to push your body, you need to jump lunge on this next one, and you need to do it for a full minute, which will deplete your legs before you then pistol squat. Let's go. Can we do it? Who's with me? I'm not going super fast, but it's the jumping, if it's possible for you, that will make you really deplete. Now listen, it's not a hop. This isn't it. If you're doing this, have another look. Start in the lunge, jump in the air and land. Jump in the air and land. Yeah. Whew. 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 Swing your arms, it helps. Yeah. 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 Oh, these legs are dying on you. Can we make it? Come on, Lorna. Come on, girl. Come on, Jamie. Still with us? She's hardcore. She's great. Come on, Jamie. Woo! Good. Pistol squat. Grab both. Depleted legs, left leg squat. Leg in front. And here we go. Woo! Ah! So you got this amazing gluteus maximus recruitment there. Can you feel it? Beginners, tiptoe to help you so that you can use it if your balance isn't great or you're just starting to get stronger legs. It's one of the hardest movements to do. Push. There we go. There's your beeper. Stop. Fantastic. One more block to go. I didn't tell you how many blocks you had, did you? Did I? You're all sat there going, how many is she going to do today? As it changes every week, as you know. Which one did I open? Make sure they're even. Quick drink. Final block. I choreographed all these on the plane coming over, so I have no idea what you're doing yet. Hang on. I did about 7 different routines. Good time. I was sat there, nothing else to do. Oh, we're flying. We're handstanding, press up. Don't get scared. Press up to side plank. Pick up weight. Okay. So the flies, you will need 2 weights. And we're going to be doing a double bent over fly, which is phenomenal for shoulders, side, the back, and back. Brilliant exercise. It really defines your arms and right down into this bra strap area, yeah, as well, which we all want to sculpt. And then a handstand press up, which isn't really a handstand, so don't panic. Most of you who've done this with me before know that you have many options, but it has to be done correctly. We're trying to emulate the handstand position with the buttocks above the wrist. So your hands are on the floor, look, but you go on tiptoes, and then you walk in until your shoulders are above your wrists, and then you do like a mini press up. It's actually great for working the abs as well, because you're contracting here. If any of you out there can't manage it, it's fine. Just go down onto your knees and do a normal little press up, all right? Because the handstand one's quite hard, it is. But it's great, it's brilliant if you can do it. And then press up to side plank, and we pick up the weight. So you're gonna need your weight when we get to this one. Either side, we're gonna do a wider press up. Yeah, a wider press up, down, and then we're gonna turn, pick up the weight and side plank, either on your knee or on your toes, but we'll do more of that when we get there. Okay, so, where's my thing? Flies. Flies, grab both weights, feet are gonna be hip width apart, lean forward and do your flies. Ready, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, here. Now, I'm not going any higher than my shoulders. My knees are bent like a squat, a light squat. Buttocks push back. Back is straight. Fly to the side of my body. See, also, I'm not going behind me. It's not a backwards movement. It's a side raise. So they call it a side raise or a bent over fly. My elbows are bent. Palms face down. Elbows bent. Good, so control it. If you've got light weights, you might be going faster. That's great. If you've got heavy weights, you might be a little bit more throw on it. That's okay too, as long as you don't lose your control. Yeah. So this is when the water bottles feel quite heavy. Yeah. Good, keep going. Keep going. Okay, put them down. Handstand press ups. Handstand press up. Now I want your hands just about shoulder width. Up on your tiptoes. Mini press. Straight down. Straight down. So your body is trying to be in this straight line as if you were, see if I can do this at this time of the morning, as if you were in a handstand press up. Yep. So that's what you're trying to get, that feeling of going down. Yeah. Keep going. Keep again, this one on you. And you're going to need both of your weights. If you're doing this properly, you'll really feel it. Okay, good. Grab both of your weights. And hands wide. Hands to the edge of the mat. I'll do the beginner's level. Everybody else, off you go. One press up. Turn. pick up, put back down. One press up, turn, pick up, put back down. This is a wider press up than the handstand. Yeah, the handstand one is shoulder width. This is more towards the edge of your mat. More towards the edge. For advanced level, you should find this quite challenging to do the full press up and pick up and lift. Good. Back to flies now. As in all these blocks, you're now tired. So the second round is a bit of a killer. Overload the muscle groups and then deplete them. So there's two things happen. One is we break down fibers to restructure throughout the day and the night into a stronger, leaner muscle. But two, the key to this hit, where we stop and break and go back, is that we create fat burn. We create an oxygen debt, where the muscles refuel later in the day with parts of fat in your body that you may have, that it breaks down and then it puts back in as fuel in those muscles. Unless you go and eat a bowl of pasta after this, I don't suggest you do that. Not if you want to lose weight, anyway. Not right now, maybe later. Good, right, okay, what's next? Handstand press up, here we go. Let me try some proper ones. Just mini ones, woo! So, yeah, you're aiming up high. The closer you can get your feet in, the more you're going to really get the effect of the going down phase and the tops and the fronts of your shoulders. Oh. Hey. Love a handstand press up. It just feels really good once you get the hang of it. Okay, down with your weights. Full press up, hands wider, and then your side plank. Come on, team. So close to the end. So beginners, remember you're on your knees. You're doing that box position or further back, and you're using your knee to help you when you turn. Always an option. Always an option. Yeah. So close, come on. Oh, yes. You made it. Woo! You're not quite finished though. I knew you were waiting for that. Some days I'm going to have to tell you that you actually are finished, so you don't always think that there's going to be a finisher, but today there is. So we're going to do a 3-minute speed workout. Speed with your feet, speed with your body. Fast blast, only 3 minutes, and then that is it. We're stretching. Okay, 3 minutes. There's 1, 2, 3 exercises, that's it. So you ready? Just follow me, do what I say, and you'll be fine. Ready? Run on the spot, go. Now, as most of you know, the finisher at the end of your HIIT workout is fantastic for giving you an extra metabolism fiery kick. Yeah? So, for the rest of your day or the rest of my weekend. As it's different here. This is the start of the, not that the weekend makes any difference, really, but because I'm still working with you right now. But yeah, you will get this blast. So this is all about light little feet. I'm not going really high with my knees, but I'm not staying in a tiny movement. I'm just like doing a stomping, fast, little agility. Good, keep going. You just stop and check because I can't see when I'm running. Ready? Change over. Out, out, in, in. Out, out, in. So this is going out, out, in, out, out, in. You can walk this. Those of you who are shattered, can't face anymore, walk it. No running. Slow options. And the rest of you, agility work, like the footballers do, so their feet are quick and fast. Change direction with the other leg, go with the other leg. So you're not just dominant on one leg, you've got to work both. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, I'm going to show you the next one. We're going to do forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side. Are you ready? Here we go. Any legs, anywhere, little hops, anyway. And halfway we'll change direction. As long as you're hopping, not double jumping. Hopping. Change direction. It's hard on the other leg. Yeah. Come on. So close. So close. Yeah. Ah, done. That was just to finish off that little depletion of the fuel in your legs. Well done. Well done. Walk around, grab your weight, not your weights. You finish with them. Grab a drink. If you want to, unmute yourselves while we do a nice stretch. So I can say hello. Come and lift your arms up. Hello. Back team. Arms up. Push. Hands towards the ceiling. And stretch up. And then hands behind. Chest stretch. How did we go? How did you all go? Speak up. You all right? Nobody's speaking to me. Is anybody there?
Oh, good.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Thanks. So what's happening in the lovely UAE? Anything?
It's hot.
Is the pools open yet?
No.
No.
Neither is the beach.
Oh. Except if you live in Zaina or Manira or
Sadia.
Yeah.
Sadia.
Oh, no, the beach is open, Harariat.
Yes. You just have to.
But you need a test. You need a negative test before you can enter.
No, you don't need.
No, they changed that now.
They changed it.
Yeah, they've changed that
before
now.
I left, Elizabeth. Yeah.
Oh, What about Sadiat, the public beach?
I think that's closed.
Change legs if you haven't already. Next hamstring stretch. Yeah, I think that soon they will open things.
And all pool closed, even the hotel. That's ridiculous.
Manazil haven't opened their pools then. Al Reef, no?
Hey?
Al Reef haven't opened their pools.
No, nowhere in the whole of Abu Dhabi, not one pool is open. Unless you've got it in your backyard.
Yeah, that's the problem, yeah.
Well, the ocean's about 37 at the moment, so it's like a hot bath.
And I went in here, well, Rob went swimming in the sea yesterday. Now, that is like something that I'd like to aim for in my life, but I think I might die because I can't stand the cold. But I put my feet in. Oh my gosh, I was like that. Breathe.
What is it, 10?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I prefer the sea over there because I like it warm. I like it like a bath.
Oh, yeah.
But here it's very refreshing, let's say that. But there's people swimming every day here, even in the winter. Like, they are amazing people, I swear. Finish shoulder across. So good for you. It's so good for you, the cold water. But I am not great with cold water.
Nat, was the flight full?
Sorry?
Was the flight full?
No, it was really empty. No, yeah, it was. There was at least 1 or 2 rows of 3 spare every third row, really. It was a great flight. Everything was exactly the same, apart from they sanitize a lot and you wear your mask. Yeah. Tricep stretch. Yeah, it was very simple. Heathrow was very simple as well. But yeah, we're on quarantine, so just to the beach and back.
So did they do any tests when you arrived in England?
No, you have to fill in a form, that's all, to say you're staying in the house, like, well, in this
Yeah.
vicinity. Yeah. Come stretch inner thighs, guys. Yeah, no, it's everyone was down at the beach yesterday. All distancing, but running around, you know. Things cafes and things are all opening next week. There's been pubs are open. Go stretch side body. So guys, if you have any questions about exercises and you'd rather talk to me privately, just WhatsApp me and send me a message and let me know what feels right. And don't forget the new schedule starts this week. If you haven't seen it, I have posted. I'm going to repost today. It's all on social media. It is different. Apart from this stays the same, Monday night, 6 p.m. on Monday night is the next class. Tuesday at 9 o'clock for Pilates. Thursday at 9 o'clock. No, sorry, you're 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock for you lot. 12 o'clock Thursday. Wednesday is a free HIIT summer body class. It's 45 minutes lasting HIIT and then 15 minutes core. So it's free. So please tell anyone you know, pass the word round because it's on at, 10:30 on Wednesday for you lot. 10:30 in the morning, free HIIT body class. So please spread the word for me. Help me out. I'm trying to increase, obviously, the range of more people can come on, and I can try and make this a business, since I don't think I'm going to be working in the studio for a long time. So,
Nat, can you send me the payment link?
yes, I'll send you.
Okay.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Nat.